What a beautiful day to be alive. Steve Mayeda here, Daily Awesome Podcast, and today we're talking about politics. In fact, how much I hate politics, how much I can't stand it. Why? Because, man, I believe in humanity. I believe in people. I believe that connection is one of the greatest things in the world, and the whole purpose of politics is this idea of all of us living in this system. Not just you, not just me, but all of us living in this system for the benefit of us. And see, the interesting thing is conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Green Party person, all of us have an idea of how we want to live better, but none of us take the responsibility of going for what that ideal is. We're all caring too much about who's right and who's wrong. And see, every single one of you guys, no matter where you're at with it, no matter where you're at with your political ideal, it is to serve the betterment of all of us. It's for all of us. It's so that I can live better, so that you can live better, so that we can live better, and we can all work together to sustain this amazing thing that we believe in, our community, our culture, if that's America, if that's Australia, if that's Peru, if that's Spain. It is our country, our people, how we live, our culture, how we do things, and to protect those things. But rather, instead of getting into that, we bite each other's heads off. We go to war. We buy into the trap of the black and the whites. We buy into this idea that somehow our idea of how things work is under threat of your idea. And we have to be more and more divided to see that, for that to happen. We have to divide each other. We have to name call. We need tools like the internet, like Facebook, like Twitter, so that we can't meet face to face, so that our lives don't influence another, so that we can have the hate, man. We fuel that hate. We fuel that hate, and we think that gets us somewhere. Jesus, man. And so where this came from is actually, there was a Facebook post, and this happens a lot on Facebook or whatever different social media platforms we have, because people can be tough guys, people can be assholes, people can say things, people don't have to be accountable to feeling the emotion of somebody in front of them, or feeling the rage, or responsible for us actually affecting each other. And we live in a society where we don't do that. I walk down the street, let alone go on Facebook. I walk down the street and I don't see how that person's life affects my life. This is not how we evolved, and there's plenty of other videos for that and all that sort of stuff. And if you're interested in those, check out our other channel. I'll put a link to it, because there's like over 800 videos and 130 plus daily awesome videos that are originally posted there. And there's also our philosophy of sex and seduction and all that sort of stuff that is on that channel. But see, the thing is we're not seeing how we affect one another, and we go to war. In this post, it had to do with net neutrality. I think that net neutrality should sustain, but I don't know all the information on it. Please tell me, or whatever. I could be wrong about this. It's a political decision. Most likely it's going to pass. Most likely it's going to get reversed. Okay, it's all right. There's plenty of things that happen politically. There's wars that happen that I don't believe in. There's things that happen to our economy that I don't believe in. But this doesn't mean that I have to attack my fellow man. And see, this is where we mix things up. Because I guarantee you, wherever you're at with your politics, with what you believe in, I guarantee you, whatever it is, you want the best for this culture that you believe in. You want the best for that. But it's stopped becoming that. Because guess what? The guy who you're attacking, or girl who you're attacking, also wants the best for their culture that they believe in. They want the best for that. And how can they be so conflicted? How can this person be saying that I want black and this person wants white? Man, how can there be a gray area? This is so divided. This is so fucked up. But the thing is the people that we're empowering, we are being, fueled into an argument to possibly get distracted, to let the people in power have more power. Who are the people making these decisions? And I don't want to get into conspiracy, and I don't even want to get into rebellion with this, because I'm against those things as well, and I'll address those in a second. But Jesus, man, do you think that the presidents, look, George Bush Jr., George Bush Sr., Bill Clinton, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan. These were all flawed individuals. They didn't speak for the people. They spoke for the lobbyists. They spoke for the people who were giving them money. Obama. Trump, he's a different thing. He's a new guy. He doesn't take shit from anybody. You don't think that he's sitting there doing his best interest? And do you think his best interest has you involved in it? It might have some of it. But man, a president, how we structure things and how we've made our government is the best we have at working with this system of people. So, I mean, hey, I didn't vote for Donald Trump, and I sure as shit didn't vote for Hillary. Man, as I said when the election was going on, Hillary Clinton represents the worst thing about politics, and Donald Trump represents the worst thing about people. You can agree with that, you can disagree with that, but he is my president. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for the opposite of that, but he is my president because that is the best option that we have for it. And he got elected for a reason, and we can't ignore that either, man. Jesus, there's so many Trump supporter guys that are friends of mine, even though we might have difference of beliefs. There's Hillary supporters that are friends of mine, even though we have different beliefs. Why? Because we value the human connection. And once again, just to touch on this isn't about rebellion. Fuck, we can't do that. We can't throw down the government. We can't just be irresponsible with how we live. No, we have to take what we have, our government now, our way of living, and learn to live best. And the more that we make it about, oh man, net neutrality, not net neutrality, fucking the borders, all these different things, these heavily conflicted things, man. The more we make it black and white, the more divided we'll be and the more pissed off we'll be. And the more we will have a rebellion. You know why Donald Trump got elected? Because Barack Obama. Because there was a huge part of this country that was silenced and that wasn't listened to. There was a huge part of this country that was ignored. And when that uprising happens, man, I know that's how revolutions happen, but that is very often some of the worst ways that create stability and function for a people. Because what can happen, and who knows? But Trump will build up his culture. There'll be the anti-culture to him. And the last thing we want is the reaction to the action serving us. Reaction is never an expression. We need people to be able to function, unite, work together, and not make it so goddamn black and white just so that we can have a voice and have an expression, because what happens then is we fight. In any case, guys, this is the Daily Awesome Podcast. We talk about a lot of stuff here, but generally it's about men's development. And what's so important about men's development and what is so much of the answer is we literally have one of the best men's groups in the world. And what we do is we work as a community. We work as a voice. We work as a we meet up consistently as a group of men who get to know each other, get to know our worth, get to know each other's value, and hold each other accountable for that. How we do that is there's calls. How we do that is man, this is crazy. There's deer and my dogs are running after him. I don't know if you saw that in the background. How we do that is through calls. How we do that is through different programs and courses that we have, and we interact a lot, constantly, 24 hours a day, online. I am not the singular voice to it, so check out what we have there and check out the free stuff linked down below. We make these videos to spread the word of what we share and what we believe in, which is, man, I hate to say it, there is no black and white. There's no right way or wrong way, but there is the way that you decide for yourself, and that's what we believe in, and that's what we want you to do. So in any case, guys, I'm leaving you on that note. Steve Mayeda signing off. Check out Austin Men's Development. Man, it's just, humanity connection is a beautiful fucking thing, and check out these videos and subscribe to our channels, and we'll see you soon. Later.